This is the PPC Tutor Podcast. Join us as we provide valuable tools, tips and resources, helping you to kickstart your PPC career.
Hi there, thank you for listening to this podcast episode. My name is Mike, and today I'll be talking about another interesting topic. Now, I work as a Google Ads PPC specialist. I set up and manage campaigns and do a lot of work for clients that come to me wanting to run effective campaigns, and it's work that I enjoy. And some of the work I do also includes training people and also creating courses. So I meet some of these clients and I train them, show them the interface and the features and so on, and how they can improve their campaigns. But some people come to me and they want to learn through a course. So they want, to find out, which course I recommend. And with courses, these tend to be usually pre-recorded, and they tend to be video based, so people can watch videos, they can follow and then implement some of those things. Now, these are two ways of training, and both of them are quite effective from my experience. Training tends to be one-to-one or group training, and it tends to be a lot more tailored than obviously a course. And these in many ways they do complement each other, but they're different, and because people learn in different ways, it's important to know which one is going to be right for you, which one has the most impact in terms of what you want to do. So the question is, should you take a PPC course or get tailored training? Now, with the PPC course, if you go online, there's many courses out there, and you can sign up. Some of them are free. In fact, I offer a free setup course on my site, and in there people can learn how to set up a search campaign. So they'll learn how to set goals and objectives for the campaign, how to update the features, how to do keyword research, how to write text ads, put together some ad extensions, negative keywords, all the various things that help to set up an effective campaign. So I offer a free course, and you can check out the description below to find out more about that. Now, that's an effective way, and there are many other courses out there that you can learn from, and even some to do with management and so on. But the one drawback of courses is that many times they are maybe not always tailored to what you specifically need, and sometimes there are some things that you won't be able to get from a course that you would normally get from training, because as I mentioned, training tends to be one-to-one or group, and in that way you can learn things that are more specifically related to what you're doing. So they tend to be live and on Zoom, and I do offer that. But with the course, it's pre-recorded. It's great for taking you through the stages, step by step. And the great thing is you can rewind, you can go back and easily go over that stuff, something that you may not be able to really do with a training course. However, with the training program, it does obviously allow you, in some cases, it may be recorded, so you can always go back and see some of that stuff. But the courses, the pre-recorded courses, are great because they easily take you through those steps, and you can rewind, really master the things right there as you're setting up your campaigns, as you're managing them. You may not really be able to ask any questions at that and get a straight answer right then, but in some cases, yes, you can ask questions, and whoever has created the course will get back to you, as I do on my courses. But it's because it's pre-recorded, there is no live session with that. So you may have to wait for those answers, especially if you working on something specific. It could take some time to get answers to your questions. But with the training, you can ask your questions and get answers. You can also learn, because sometimes with training you tend to be in a group and you can learn more effectively. Depends on what type of a learner you are. So that's something else to take into consideration. Now, courses generally tend to be much cheaper than training programs, because of course you can get some free courses online. There are sites like Udemy, and you can buy some for like $10, £10 and so forth, and so they tend to be a lot cheaper, and you get lifetime access to it, which is great, and just keep going over the things like that. And with the training, when you do, especially if you do a training day or something, you're likely to spend even £550 or $700 for a full day training, which is a lot more expensive, obviously, than a pre-recorded course. And it's expensive in that sense. So it's just something else to consider. It has its huge benefits, obviously, but yes, on the cost side, it tends to be more expensive. Now, with the courses, it's good as you're taking that learning to also be learning in other ways. So you should be reading blogs and also going through the platform and learning on your own as well as you're doing that. And if you combine it with training, it really makes it effective. So those two really are great together. So those are some of the differences between a course and training. And I also offer training. If you visit my website, in the description, you'll find out more about the training services that I provide. And I provide courses as well, and those two work together. In a matter of weeks or months, you can be highly effective in PPC advertising if you really go through the courses and you go through the training, and as you implement the things you're learning, you will really see a massive performance in your campaigns as you're setting them and managing. So I thank you for listening to this episode. Reach out to me if you've got any questions about courses and training, and I'll be happy to answer those.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the PPC Tutor Podcast. To find out more, why not connect with us online by visiting our website at www.mikencube.co.uk. Join us again next time for more valuable tools, tips and resources helping you to kickstart your PPC career.